Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, brothers and sisters in Islam. Welcome again with a new episode in our program, Rejoice. This is the program that we talk about the rewards that Allah has given to us when we do a certain thing in our faith, in our deen, in our daily life, when it comes to our relationship with anybody within our family, our parents, our friends, and our neighbors, and so on and so forth. And today, inshallah, we will be tackling and talking about the treatment with others, with people, with any of the creation of Allah, and that requires definitely rahmah between ourselves, to be merciful to one another. Ar-ruhama'u min ibadillah. So the ones who are, or ar-ruhama'u ila ibadillah. So the rahmah, the mercy of Allah Azza wa Jalla that He has given to us, that we deal with each other with that rahmah, that mercy that Allah has granted us, to be soft and to be kind to the people who are next to us. This is not only the people, but also the animals that Allah has created, all the creation of Allah that will include the human being and also the animals. That rahmah, that mercy of Allah is needed from us all the time, because the ones who are not merciful to each other, or to the ones who are weak, definitely they will be deprived. They will not receive Allah's mercy. So in order for us to get Allah's mercy, we need to be merciful to each other. That is something very important and basic. Definitely, you will be paid back. If you are harsh with people, you will face situations that people will be harsh with you. If we are good to the people, you will be always getting paid back, that people will be very good to you and merciful with you. So if you want to expect, or if you expect Allah to be merciful with you, if I expect Allah to be merciful with me, I want that I should be merciful to the people who are next to me. We learn that from the Holy Quran and from our Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, who was sent as a mercy to mankind, to the creation of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We learn that from the name of Allah, Ar-Rahman. Allah Azza wa Jal is the most merciful one. Ar-Rahman, He called Himself Ar-Rahman. So Rahmah comes from the name of Allah, Ar-Rahman. So for us to receive Allah's mercy in this world, as well as the next life, we need to be merciful with each other and to show kindness and to show softness. That will help us to receive Allah's rahmah. You know, when somebody in our friends circle, our family members passes, the first thing we say, Ya Allah, grant him or grant her rahmah. And that's the best dua that we will actually say to someone passed away. Even if many times we should say it to each other, may Allah be merciful with you in whatever field we are in, whatever test we are facing in this world, or a challenge that we are taking. All that requires us to be merciful to one another. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he cleared that, and he said, Ar-Rahimuna yarhamuhum Ar-Rahman, the ones who are merciful and show mercy to others, Allah the Almighty will be merciful to them. Also, he said that the ones who don't show mercy to others, they will not receive mercy in the hereafter. And we want to receive Allah's mercy. So he said, Man la yarham la yurham. Yeah, you cannot expect mercy while you are so aggressive or so harsh with others. So in order for us to receive rahmatullah, we need to be also merciful to ourselves first, and then to the people next to us. And that is one of the great manners that the person, he or she, should have, bi'iznillahi ta'ala. And from what we learn from the Book of Allah and the Sunnah of Rasulullah, that we don't despair Allah's mercy. Allah is Rahim, Allah is Ghafoor. So whenever we do any wrong, we just need to come back to Allah and return and regret the time we made the mistake, and then Allah's mercy will cover everything. As He, the Almighty, said, وَرَحْمَتِي وَسِعَتْ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ. My mercy has covered everything. So for us to receive that mercy, we need to have that also into our daily life. When we deal with our friends, our neighbors at work, our colleagues, our family members, it doesn't really make sense at all that we don't get Allah's mercy by cutting each other or showing the what we call the ugly face to each other. We need to be merciful, we need to be loving, and we need to be kind to each other so that we can gain Allah's rahmah. So if you want success in this dunya, just humble yourself and be among those who are ar-ruhama, the ones who show mercy to the people. And that etiquette of rahmah is one of the great merits of Allah Azza wa Jal, that He is ar-Rahim. As we know from the Sunnah that Allah Azza wa Jal has 100 parts of rahmah. He subhanahu wa ta'ala kept 99 for Himself for the Day of Judgment, and He only give for this world one part. That one part, all of us treat each other. So the mother take care of her child with that rahmah. The animal does not step on her baby when she gives birth to him or to that small animal, with that rahmah of Allah Azza wa Jal. And Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam himself, he once saw a man dealing with his animal very aggressive, and he Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam warned him against that, and he said, you don't want to be seeing yourself in the hellfire because of dealing with animal with such harshness. Also, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he was so merciful with the people who work with him, to the point that one of his servants, Anas ibn Malik radiallahu anhu, he said, I lived with Rasulullah for 10 years, and he never said to me, for something that I didn't do, why you didn't do it, or something that I did, why did you do it? So he was so merciful, alayhi salatu wasalam, with the little ones and as well as the big ones. Don't underestimate the people who are next to you because she is a servant or he's a servant or he's working under you, so you are actually oppressing them. That is definitely is something that Allah doesn't like. So if I have a servant or if I have a person who's working for me or under me, that I don't oppress them or say not showing mercy to them. This is, Allah doesn't like a person to be like that. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam himself, he gave us a very good example when he once he had there was a woman who used to take care of the masjid, clean the masjid, a black woman. So he Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when he was in his rest, so she passed away, and the companions did not wake him up to pray janazah or to attend her janazah, so they did it. So when Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam asked about her, so he was told that she passed. So he Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was so upset that they did not wake him up to attend her funeral and to pray janazah on her. So he Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, so they thought, the companions, they thought that she doesn't really require that the Prophet ﷺ himself will come up and do the janazah for her or pray for her. So this is a kind of maybe underestimating that she's not that highly ranked woman. So Nabi ﷺ, he said, he was upset with them, and he went to her grave and he made special prayers to that woman, and he said that he saw her in Jannah, cleaning the masjid. On the other side as well, rahmah between us, each other. So we know the stories that a woman entered Jahannam, the fire, because of a cat, that she was not merciful to the cat. She stopped the cat to eat and drink, and she put her in a cage. On the other side, another woman, she was forgiven, even though she was a prostitute and she was doing sinful acts. And because of her mercy to a dog, she gave a dog water to drink after being very thirsty. So what she did, when she gave the water to the dog, Allah Azza wa Jal thanked what she did, and she was forgiven because of that. So the one who is merciful to his parent, the one who is merciful to his little child, to his little brother, his little sister, his weak sister, when we show that mercy, definitely this will enable us to be in a good position in the hereafter, bi'iznillahi ta'ala. So my brothers and sisters, remember that we are weak and we need and we look forward for Allah's mercy. So if we are not merciful to each other and respecting or kind or soft with one another, then we will be punished and we will not get Allah's mercy. So please let us have this act of being merciful to one another so that we can gain Allah's mercy in the hereafter. May Allah be pleased with all of us and have mercy upon all of us, those who passed away from before and those who are still there with us. May God Almighty allow us to be under His mercy. Ya Rabbal Alameen. Ameen. And until I see you again, may Allah bless you, bless all our gatherings, and gather us with our Prophet in Jannah. Ameen. May Allah reward you. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.